Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This is Maja Nick here, and today I'm going to be talking about why this new event that's going on, the Huge Happy Computer event, why it sucks, and why I think the developers, Preston, whoever you want to put the blame on it for, why I think they did a bad job at executing this event. So you're probably wondering, well, why is an event where you get an easy chance to hatch a free huge a bad thing? Because obviously that sounds good for free-to-play players because they have a harder time getting huges, and it also sounds good for just everybody else. But I'm going to explain to you why they messed up pretty bad on this. When the event first released, and I don't know if this is still going on now, but I'm not taking the risk for it, there is this glitch going on where if you use over here, you could see this auto farm feature. The auto farm feature, what it basically does is you just go into an area, you click auto farm, and then the pets stay in that area and then just break stuff for you, right? And if you combine that with, say, a magnet flag, you can go anywhere in the map and it'll keep collecting all the coins and items that you get. So cool. People have figured out a way where if you use auto farm, you can use the magnet flag and you could hatch basically forever. You could hatch forever on this last egg, try to get the new happy computer, or you can just hatch any active huge. So as me and plenty of other people have done or tried to do, is that exact method, because you want to hatch the best egg, get the best stat pats and whatnot, and try to get these huge computers. Well, here's the issue with this. And this doesn't only apply to the last egg. This applies to all the eggs. If you're hatching the huge computer at the same time that you're picking up an item, it like cancels out the animation and it basically makes it so it deletes it out of your item. Yeah, that's pretty bad. So as me and a lot of other players experienced this, once we actually found out what was going on, because people weren't getting huges for a long time. Like I went almost 2 days of grinding with not a single one. We're like wondering, okay, well, what's happening? People are hatching it, but I'm not. And that's what was going on. So instead of maybe the developers like reverting the number back to like what the actual amount of huges that exist are, they just kind of kept it at where it was, and now it's at almost 700,000. So first point is that people were trying to hatch the huges, but we weren't getting them because of this stupid glitch. And the only way that you were getting them is if you didn't use auto farm or you didn't have it. What brings me into my second point of why this event sucks and they did bad on it is look at the number of huge happy computers that exist. So we're almost at 700,000. Now, if you were paying attention in the beginning of this update, you were noticing that they were shooting up by like 100,000 a day, like easily. It was going up like crazy. And now, if you pay attention to how many exist, it's going up so slow. Like, it's going up way slower. And what Preston did, or what the developer team as a whole decided to do, was nerf the chances of getting this. Like, what? What? This is supposed to be an event where it's super easy to hatch the huge happy computer, similar to how the Happy Rock event was in Pet Simulator X. It was just supposed to be an easy way for players to get their hands on a bunch of huges and basically give them a shot at being good at the game. And now they made the chances so much lower to the point where I've been hatching on 5 accounts for like 2 days straight almost, and I haven't gotten a single one. Let that sink in. Hatching on 5 accounts for about 2 days, and I haven't hatched a single huge happy computer. And it's not like all my accounts only have 10 egg openings. I have like, I think 89. How many do I have? I have 88 on this account. I have 50 something on my other, 40 something on my other few accounts, and my worst one has like 30 something egg openings. So they've nerfed it to the point where it's so incredibly hard to get now. And people are still, hatching them. You could see in the chat up here, like all the global chats, people, hatch them. But it's at such a slower rate, it's not even worth trying to hatch for these anymore, because the time that I spend hatching these for days straight and I'm not even getting them, honestly at that point I could probably hatch an active huge on the last egg faster than I could get this happy computer. Now that might be a little bit of an exaggeration, but from my experience that's how slow it's been. Or I could just farm the last area be making hundreds of millions of diamonds and then just buy like 20 of these. So what's the point? Like, this event has really turned into something so frustrating and just such a waste of time. It's like, why did you take this route anyways, developers? Why did you make it so this thing is hard to get? And I understand with my first point about like the glitch, I understand that wasn't their fault and they obviously didn't intend on that happening, but they didn't really compensate anybody for that. And I know that might be hard, but at least try to reset the number and actually show what the real amount that exists is. So the main part where they messed up is what I was just talking about though, is why would you make this so much harder to get when people are already annoyed and mad at the fact that their huges were getting deleted out of their inventory and they couldn't hatch one for like 2 days straight, until you had to find out from other people that they had to hatch without the auto farm on. So this whole thing is just a mess, and it just, I wish it could be redone. I really do. Because this event could have been over by now. It should have been over by now. It should have been at 1 million already, but it's not. I've hatched a decent amount before the nerf happened, and now that the nerf has happened, I haven't hatched a single one. Like, it's literally insane. Developers, what are you guys doing? Like, why are you trying to mess the game up? I really don't get it. Let me know what you guys think of this in the comments below. Are you annoyed? Have you been affected by these changes? Like, what's your thoughts and opinions? That's pretty much it for today's video. It's a short video. I can't upload much. I'm probably not going to stream today either, just because I'm very busy with homework. But yeah, new videos coming soon. Again, hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.